Well, I am Martin Lees. I have been working on these issues of sustainability, economic growth, and international relations for over 40 years in many incarnations. And I'm delighted to be here at the Salzburg Global seminar, where I have been several times before. And I think the topic that the seminar has chosen, which is governance for sustainability, is one of the top priority issues for the world community for the coming decades. As regards what you could consider to be the most crucial issue, I think we have to start by saying that our present path of world development is clearly unsustainable, and we are going to run into massive problems. Within that broad and obvious conclusion, let me address the question of climate change, because that is the one existential issue which could block progress on everything else, including poverty reduction, food production. The whole system depends on solving the climate issue. What does that mean? Well, the fundamental problem in the climate area, the bottom line, is after 20 years of talk, we have made zero impact on the problem. The emissions are rising. They just passed 400 parts per million. The concentrations are in the atmosphere. And if we carry on as we are heading for a world in which at the end of this century, in 2100, the average temperature will be roughly between 4 and 6 degrees Celsius higher than now. All the problems we see today across the planet of extreme weather events are the result of a rise of 0.8 degrees. So imagine what happens if we go up 4 or 6. And that is the average. 6 degrees average means 12 degrees at the Arctic and Greenland, which has implications for sea level rise we don't even want to think about. The question, therefore, is what can we do? We have failed so far to do more or less anything except talk. The question is what we can do. And clearly, you have to act through many different channels. There's no one solution. And we are seeing progress in cities, communities, and even businesses who have understood this problem and are moving very energetically to address it. But that isn't going to be enough. We absolutely need action at the global level, because this is an existential threat to the whole of humanity, and we as a species ought to organize ourselves to do something about it. How we can do that is, of course, the crucial question. Obviously, the major emitters, the major polluters, have to get together and start to act urgently to cut emissions. That isn't enough. We have gone so far that the need of adaptation in the poorest parts of the world is enormous, because whatever we do now, we're going to have these problems. They're not going to go away, so we have to help them to adapt. So I would say the crucial issue we face is how to get our distinguished governments to wake up, to listen to the clear message of science, and to act before it's too late. And I do believe that this meeting, or these kind of meetings at the Salzburg seminar, are of great value, not just because people talk to each other, because they can do that anywhere. It is because it is an organized process, it is a thoughtful process. People have prepared the meeting extremely well. They have been able, because of their prestige, to attract very top level and interesting people from all over the world. And if we're to solve this problem, it's because we can develop concrete, practical, and just solutions which are based on human rights and justice, not just a quick technical fix by the people who are causing the problem. So I thank the Salzburg Global Seminar for organizing this, and I think they have managed to find an issue which is not being properly treated elsewhere, and they can deliver something innovative and useful to the world.